I'm Jay Nicholson. I shoot, I write jingles, I style food, and I look like Anthony Bourdain. No hesitations. Okay, enough with the knockoff of your show. I'm sending in this little video because people, a lot of people, say I look like you and that I'd be crazy for not submitting something. In accordance with the rules, following is the section where I must show myself discussing on camera where, when, and why I deserve a trip with Anthony and what we do. Truth is, I'm a big fan of the show, and I'd go anywhere with Tony. But I'd be glad to tell him where to go too. I was born in 1956 and raised in the heart of the Ozarks. I know, but it truly is a wonderfully beautiful place. Lakes, rivers, hills, fall colors, Branson. Okay, scratch that last one. I enjoy the pokes he makes about the Ozarks, and I often agree, and occasionally I can even identify. Why not let this serve as an invitation to come here? I learned to cook at the behest of my grandparents, where I was taught how to grow, gut, or preserve our own comestibles before I was old enough to write my name. From my tiny one-ass kitchen have come some mighty holiday meals. Comfort food is my pleasure, but bachelor life has often called me to venture into the eclectic or ethnic. I'm convinced that my girlfriend is with me for my cooking. That, or my seafoam green 64 Cadillac DeVille. It rocks. Imagine yourself in this Cadillac here in the Ozarks. But then again, you're looking at me, so it's kind of the same thing, right? We would absolutely take an autumn canoe trip along some of the most scenic rivers in the world and do some fishing. I am legendary for what is known to us Ozarkers as a shore lunch, a meal made from whatever can be carried in a canoe or caught along the way. Crowds have been known to gather to see what magic develops when my saute pan encounters a lowly campfire. Another worthwhile experience would be to dine in my mother's kitchen. She's 89. She and my father cook, drive, and take care of all their home maintenance. They are more lucid than any of our politicians and have wonderful stories to tell. I often refer to them as national treasures. Ozarkers love their food, and some of the best dives are located right here. We would go off the beaten path for recipes folks have been cooking from for generations. I would have a great deal of fun reinforcing Ozark stereotypes, as well as sharing what makes this part of the country so beautiful, and in spite of all my travels, why this will always be where I choose to call home. Anyway, I cook, I travel, I write, I direct, and I look like you. What more could you want in a guest? With no hesitations. No hesitations.